The legacy of Ferdinand Porsche. The story of Ferdinand Porsche is not just the tale of a man or a company, it's the chronicle of a movement that reshaped the automotive industry.
So how come you decided to make the return this year?
I mean, we left Detroit 3 years ago and we missed Detroit, so we wanted to come back. And as you know, for us, the US is still the biggest market in the world. What I can tell you is it's a very exciting, interesting combination of a super sports car concept and a race car.
Born in 1875 in the small village of Maffersdorf in the Austro-Hungarian Empire, Ferdinand Porsche's journey from a young boy fascinated by electricity to becoming one of the most influential figures in automotive history is a narrative filled with innovation, ambition, and controversy. His early work would lay the groundwork for many modern automotive technologies and influence generations of engineers and designers. The early innovations, laying the groundwork for the modern electric car. The late 19th century was a time of rapid technological advancement, and Ferdinand Porsche was at the forefront of this movement. One of his most groundbreaking innovations was the wheel hub motor. This innovation was not just a technical marvel, it was a complete rethinking of how vehicles could be powered. By integrating the motor directly into the wheel, Porsche eliminated the need for a separate transmission system, resulting in a more efficient and streamlined power transfer. The significance of the wheel hub motor cannot be overstated. This design was revolutionary, laying the foundation for future developments in electric vehicles. The concept of direct power delivery to the wheels is now a standard in many modern electric cars, showcasing Porsche's vision that was far ahead of his time. Today, as the world moves towards electrification, the principles established by Porsche over a century ago are more relevant than ever. The Lohner Porsche, a pioneer of hybrid technology. In 1898, Ferdinand Porsche joined the car manufacturer Lohner Werke, marking a significant step in his career. At Lohner Werke, Porsche continued to refine his electric wheel hub motor, leading to the creation of the Lohner Porsche, the world's first hybrid vehicle. This car was a marvel of engineering, combining a gasoline engine with electric motors mounted in the wheels, a concept that was not only innovative, but decades ahead of its time. Developing the Lohner Porsche was no easy feat. Porsche faced numerous technical challenges, such as finding the right balance between the gasoline engine and the electric motors. Additionally, the integration of these two power sources required a complex control system, which Porsche had to design from scratch. These challenges, however, only fueled his determination to push the boundaries of what was possible in automotive engineering. When the Lohner Porsche debuted at the Paris World's Fair in 1900, it was met with widespread acclaim. The car wasn't just a product. It was a statement of what was possible in automotive engineering. It demonstrated Porsche's ability to think outside the box and solidified his reputation as a forward-thinking innovator. The Paris World's Fair was the perfect stage for such a groundbreaking vehicle, exposing it to an international audience and setting the tone for future automotive innovations. The success of the Lohner Porsche didn't just boost Ferdinand Porsche's career, it influenced automotive design for years to come. The hybrid technology that Porsche pioneered is now a cornerstone of modern automotive engineering, particularly as the world shifts towards more sustainable forms of transportation. Today, vehicles like the Toyota Prius or the BMW i8 owe much of their technological roots to Porsche's early experiments with hybrid powertrains. The Volkswagen Beetle, engineering for the masses. One of the first major projects undertaken by Porsche's new company, Dr. Ing HCF Porsche GmbH, was the development of the Volkswagen Beetle. Commissioned by Adolf Hitler, who envisioned it as a people's car that would be affordable for the average German family, the Beetle was designed to be simple, robust, and economical. Hitler's vision for the Beetle was deeply intertwined with his broader political goals, aiming to provide affordable transportation for the masses and promote the Nazi regime's image of progress and modernity. Turning the Volkswagen Beetle from concept to mass production presented numerous challenges. The car needed to meet stringent requirements. It had to be cheap to produce, fuel efficient, and capable of seating a family of 5. Porsche's engineering made it the perfect vehicle for mass production, but the process was far from straightforward. Issues such as material shortages, manufacturing delays, and the need for high production volumes required innovative solutions and meticulous planning. The Beetle's journey didn't end with its initial production. After World War II, the car became a symbol of economic recovery in Germany and later gained popularity worldwide, especially in the United States during the 1960s and 1970s. The Beetle became a cultural icon, representing everything from the post-war economic boom to the countercultural movements of the 1960s. Its unique design, reliability, and affordability made it beloved by millions, securing its place in automotive history. World War II and the Tiger tank, a double-edged sword. During World War II, Porsche's company became heavily involved in the German war effort, designing military vehicles, tanks, and even aircraft engines. One of the most infamous projects undertaken by Porsche during this time was the development of the Tiger tank, one of the most feared weapons of the war. The Tiger tank was a technical marvel, known for its thick armor and powerful 80mm gun. However, it was also plagued by mechanical issues, and its production diverted valuable resources away from other areas of the German military. Porsche's involvement with the Nazi regime extended beyond military production. He was also a member of the Nazi Party and maintained close ties with high-ranking officials, including Hitler himself. This association raises complex moral questions about the responsibilities of engineers and the ethics of innovation in times of war. While Porsche's contributions to technology are significant, they cannot be separated from the context in which they were developed, a context marked by war, oppression, and complicity in one of the darkest periods in history. Porsche's involvement with the Nazi regime eventually led to his imprisonment after the war. Arrested by French authorities in 1945, Porsche was held for nearly 2 years on charges of war crimes. Although he was never formally charged, the experience took a heavy toll on his health, and he passed away in 1951, just a few years after his release. This period in Porsche's life serves as a stark reminder of the consequences of aligning technological innovation with destructive political ideologies. Striking out on his own, the founding of Porsche GmbH. Despite these dark chapters, Ferdinand Porsche's legacy lived on through his company, which continued to innovate and produce some of the most celebrated sports cars in the world. In 1931, Porsche founded Dr. Ing HCF Porsche GmbH in Stuttgart, Germany. The company initially focused on providing consulting services to other car manufacturers, but it wasn't long before Porsche began designing his own vehicles. One of the first projects undertaken by Porsche's new company was the development of the Volkswagen Beetle, a car that would become one of the most iconic vehicles in automotive history. But the success of the Beetle was just the beginning. Porsche's company soon embarked on a journey that would lead to the creation of some of the most revered sports cars in the world, setting new standards for performance, design, and innovation. The Porsche 356, a new beginning. Despite the challenges of the post-war period, Ferdinand Porsche's son, Ferry Porsche, was determined to continue his father's work. In 1948, Ferry Porsche unveiled the Porsche 356, the first car to bear the Porsche name. This car was a lightweight, rear-engine sports car that embodied the engineering principles of simplicity, efficiency, and performance. The 356 was initially hand-built in an old sawmill in Gmünd, Austria, as Porsche's main facilities in Stuttgart had been heavily damaged during the war. The Porsche 356 quickly gained a reputation as a serious sports car, winning numerous races and rally championships. Despite its modest beginnings, the 356 became a symbol of post-war recovery and innovation. It was a car that proved that Porsche, as a brand, could rise from the ashes of war and create something truly remarkable. The success of the Porsche 356 marked the beginning of a new era for the Porsche brand. It laid the foundation for the company's future, enabling Porsche to expand its product line and explore new technological advancements. The 356 wasn't just a car, it was the embodiment of a new beginning for Porsche, a company that had been through the trials of war and was now on the path to becoming a global icon. The Porsche 911. An icon is born. In 1963, Porsche introduced the car that would become its most iconic model, the Porsche 911. Designed by Ferdinand Porsche's grandson, Ferdinand Alexander Butzi Porsche, the 911 was a revolutionary design that elevated Porsche into the pantheon of luxury sports car manufacturers. The 911's design was simple yet profound, featuring a rear-mounted engine and a distinctive sloping roofline that became iconic. The 911's air-cooled six-cylinder engine was a significant upgrade from the four-cylinder engine of the 356, providing more power and a smoother driving experience. The car's layout, with its engine positioned at the rear, was unconventional but allowed for excellent traction and handling, especially in high-performance driving scenarios. This design philosophy of simplicity, combined with performance, has become a hallmark of Porsche and is a key reason why the 911 remains one of the most beloved sports cars in the world. The 911 didn't just arrive on the scene fully formed, it evolved significantly over the decades. Each new generation of the 911 introduced technological innovations while staying true to the original design ethos. From the early models in the 1960s with their relatively modest power outputs to the turbocharged beasts of the 1980s and beyond, the 911 has been continuously refined, with improvements in aerodynamics, engine performance, and driving dynamics. One of the key moments in the 911's evolution was the introduction of turbocharging in the 1970s. The Porsche 911 Turbo became a symbol of raw power and precision engineering. It was one of the first road cars to use a turbocharged engine, bringing motorsport technology to the streets. The 911 Turbo's success in both sales and motorsport cemented its status as a performance icon. Beyond its technical achievements, the 911 has had a profound cultural impact. It is not just a car, but a symbol of excellence, precision, and luxury. The 911 has appeared in countless films, TV shows, and even songs, becoming synonymous with wealth, success, and the ultimate driving experience. For many car enthusiasts, owning a 911 is not just a goal, but a lifelong dream, representing the pinnacle of what a sports car can be. Porsche's motorsports legacy. Porsche's involvement in motorsports has been a critical part of its brand identity. The company's cars have dominated many of the world's most prestigious racing events, particularly in endurance racing. One of Porsche's greatest achievements in motorsports is its success at the 24 Hours of Le Mans, where it has won more than any other manufacturer.
In 1963, Porsche introduced a new model, the Porsche 901. And then Porsche received a friendly but distinct letter from Peugeot, and our French colleagues claimed to have the legal rights for all car names with 3 figures and a 0 in the middle. Porsche had the idea to put golden letters with a car name on the dashboard and on the back of the car. And these letters were already produced. So they had the 9 and they had the 1, and they just exchanged the 0 by another 1, and the name 911 was born.
The Porsche 917, introduced in 1969, is one of the most legendary racing cars of all time. It brought Porsche its first overall victory at Le Mans in 1970 and again in 1971. The 917's success was a turning point for Porsche, proving that the company could compete at the highest levels of motorsport and win against more established competitors. Many of the technological advancements developed for racing cars have found their way into Porsche's road cars. The experience gained from racing has helped Porsche refine its engineering, particularly in areas such as aerodynamics, engine efficiency, and materials science. This constant feedback loop between racing and road cars ensures that Porsche's consumer vehicles benefit directly from the lessons learned on the track. Challenges and controversies, the Cayenne and beyond. As the company grew, it faced new challenges, particularly in the 1990s when the global economy was undergoing significant changes. The luxury car market was shrinking, and Porsche needed to adapt to survive. This led to the development of the Cayenne, Porsche's first SUV, which was introduced in 2002. The decision to produce an SUV was highly controversial. Many purists felt that Porsche was betraying its heritage as a manufacturer of high-performance sports cars. However, the Cayenne was not just any SUV, it was a Porsche through and through. It combined the off-road capability and practicality of an SUV with the driving dynamics and performance that Porsche was known for. The Cayenne quickly became Porsche's best-selling model, providing the financial stability the company needed to continue developing its sports cars. The success of the Cayenne demonstrated that Porsche could expand its product lineup without sacrificing its brand identity. It also paved the way for other models like the Panamera, a luxury sedan that further broadened Porsche's appeal. Porsche's transition to electric vehicles. As the automotive industry shifts towards electrification, Porsche has been at the forefront of this transformation. The Taycan, introduced in 2019, is Porsche's first fully electric sports car. It represents a significant step forward for the company, blending traditional Porsche performance with the benefits of electric power. Developing the Taycan was not without its challenges. Porsche had to ensure that the Taycan offered the same thrilling driving experience as its gasoline-powered counterparts. This meant extensive research and development in areas such as battery technology, weight distribution, and cooling systems. The result is a car that offers blistering acceleration, impressive range, and the kind of handling that Porsche drivers expect. The Taycan has been widely praised for its design, technology, and performance, often being compared to other electric vehicles like the Tesla Model S. While Tesla has dominated the electric vehicle market, the Taycan offers a different kind of experience, one that is rooted in Porsche's heritage of performance and luxury. The Taycan's success marks Porsche's commitment to leading in the electric vehicle market while staying true to its roots. Looking ahead, Porsche has ambitious plans to expand its electric vehicle lineup. The company is investing heavily in research and development to ensure that it remains at the cutting edge of automotive technology. With plans to electrify more of its models, including the iconic 911, Porsche is positioning itself as a leader in the future of the automotive industry. The broader impact of Porsche on the automotive industry. Porsche's innovations have had a profound influence on the broader automotive industry. Many other manufacturers have adopted technologies that Porsche pioneered, such as turbocharging and hybrid powertrains. The company's approach to design and engineering has also set standards that other luxury and performance brands strive to meet. Despite the challenges and controversies it has faced, Porsche has managed to maintain its reputation for excellence. The Porsche name is synonymous with quality, precision, and performance, and the company continues to uphold these values in everything it does. Whether through its sports cars, SUVs, or electric vehicles, Porsche remains a benchmark for the industry. Over the decades, Porsche has expanded its presence globally, becoming a truly international brand. This expansion has included entering new markets, such as China, where the demand for luxury vehicles has grown rapidly. Porsche's ability to adapt to different markets while maintaining its brand identity has been key to its global success. Reflections on the moral legacy of Ferdinand Porsche. The story of Porsche is not just one of technical brilliance. It is also a story of moral complexity. Ferdinand Porsche's contributions to the automotive industry are significant, but they are also inextricably linked to the dark era of Nazi Germany. This dual legacy raises important questions about how we remember historical figures and the responsibilities that come with technological advancement. In recent years, the Porsche company has taken steps to address its controversial past, including acknowledging Ferdinand Porsche's involvement with the Nazi regime. This has included public statements and educational initiatives aimed at ensuring that the darker aspects of its history are not forgotten. These efforts are part of a broader movement within the industry to confront and learn from history. Despite these efforts, public perception of Ferdinand Porsche and the company he founded remains complex. For many, the achievements of Porsche in the automotive industry are celebrated, while for others, the association with the Nazi regime cannot be overlooked. This ongoing debate highlights the challenges of reconciling a legacy of innovation with a history of moral ambiguity, a legacy of innovation and responsibility. The story of Porsche is a testament to the power of innovation, determination, and resilience. From its early days with the 356 to the modern-day Taycan, Porsche has consistently set the standard for what a sports car should be. The company's influence extends far beyond the automotive industry, shaping not only the way cars are made, but also how we think about innovation and responsibility. As the automotive landscape continues to evolve, with increasing emphasis on sustainability and new technologies, Porsche is well positioned to continue its legacy of excellence. The company's commitment to innovation ensures that it will remain a leader in the industry for years to come. But as we celebrate Porsche's achievements, it is also important to remember the lessons of history and the ethical responsibilities that come with technological advancement.